the calculations of things in life. Have you ever smoked? It actually counted how much it actually costs to actually own and maintain certain things. Have you ever have you ever thought about that? Okay, just think about it like this. Like, how much do you actually pay for a car? I was just thinking about it. Just I'm in this deep thought right now. Just imagine you paid a $20,000 for a car. Okay, $20,000. Then once you purchased that car for $20,000, you had to go register it. Unexpected expense. The registration for a $20,000 car is about $1,000 luxury tax. So you had to pay another $1,000 to register the car just to get tags on it. Oops! Before you can register it, you have to get insurance on a car. Insurance on a $20,000 car, full coverage, is about $300 a month. So you pay $300 plus the $20,000, and if you add that $300 times 12, that is 3,600. That's $3,600 that you pay every year in insurance payments for that car to maintain and keep it. Then it costs $50 to fill it up, and you fill it up once a week. It's $200 a month to fill it up. So that's $200 plus the $300 in insurance every month. That's $500 plus the $20,000 that you pay for it every month. In in 1 year, you'd have paid $26,000 for that truck, for that car. Yeah. In 2 years, some people don't realize by the time they own a car for 10 years, they done paid $50,000 to keep the goddamn car. And every year you gotta register it again. First time they're gonna charge you $1,000. The second time they're gonna charge you $800. The third time they're gonna charge you $600. The fourth time they're gonna charge you $400. The fifth time they're gonna charge you around $300. The seventh time they're gonna charge you around $275. Like, do the math. Calculations of life. That's just like most people, not all, but most. And I mean, like, when I say most, if we put a percentage on it, 85% of the people in America spend over 50% of their income on housing. Over 50%. And if you spend more than 30% of your income on housing, you really can't afford it. Do you understand my calculations? Because just imagine, most people pay over 50%. We're going to put the percentage in a precise mechanism. Most people spend about 65 to 75% of their income on housing. That's just the cost of their apartment every month. Like, they need 2 checks to pay their rent. Like, they need their whole check on 1 check. Then they need some of the money out of that second check to cover the full cost of their rent. Do you know what I'm saying? Now that's just, they excluded. So just imagine, say they get paid $1,600 a month, $800 a week, every 2 weeks. That's $400 a week. That's $800 every 2 weeks. And they rent is $1,200. Their income is only $16. So a lot of people live beyond their means because they spend over 50, 60%, 85% of their income on rent. Can you relate to what I'm talking about? Can you do the math on the things that I'm sitting back thinking about? A lot of people ain't mathematical geniuses. A lot of people wasn't good at math. A lot of people, that's the reason why people ain't good at life, because math is like 85% of everything that you deal with in life. Math. Math. So if you wasn't good at math, you ain't gonna be too good in life. Because the problem is you can't calculate, you can't add up, you can't subtract. Your calculations don't be accurate. You know what I'm saying? Can I get anybody to push the like button? I'd rather be homeless and take sidewalk duties. Yeah, I understand. I know a lot of people. I used to feel like that. I gave up one time in life and went homeless. I know what it feels like. Thank you for pushing that like button. Thank y'all. All right. As we get started, just want to let y'all know I am the world's best boss. Even though I don't have no employees right now, I'm still the best boss. If you know anybody that need a job, if you know anybody that want to live a better life and make more money as a barber, a licensed barber, let them know about me, and I can give them a job inside of my barbershop. And I promise you, and I promise them, they will make more money in my shop than any other shop they would ever worked in their life. But I gotta find some workers first. If anybody, I'm trying to train people. I'm trying to create my own barbers. I can't even create a barber right now. I can't even get nobody to want to learn to take on a new trade that'll change their life forever. You're welcome, my brother. I'm looking at the barber. You cut hair, right? You got a barber shop, right? Save. Do I know when I like to hear what you talk? Cause you talk real talk. Cause thank you, thank you. I'm a real one, man. I served 17 years in prison. I went to prison at 12 years old. I got out when I was 30. I tell everybody, man, check this out. I walked into prison and came out the same way I walked in, innocent. I walked I walked out of prison with my asshole still tight and my mind was still right. You know what I mean? And a lot of brothers can't say that that happened to them when they was in prison. A lot of people get pulled into the dark raft of prison, get caught up in the mix of some bullshit, and find themselves living a prison life they really didn't never dream about living ever in their life. I know a lot of people, man, that prison fucked their whole world up, their whole life, their whole perception of life up because they got down off in there and got to involving themselves into the world of evil minds that wasn't meant for them. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my God. Y'all really don't understand. To walk through the shadow of death and never look back. Like, prison is hell on earth. If you ain't never been there before, then you don't know what it's like. But just imagine going to a place where all the evilest people, the most heinous people, is at in one place. That's hell on earth, bro. For any man that had to live through it, experience it, understand it, walked out, and was blessed to go in and come out untouched, that's a blessing. But you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking through the microphone, helping somebody make them look handsome and beautiful. Just do this together. What's up, Max? What's up, Hyper? Said sounds like hell. It is. When you constantly hearing grease popping, shank scraping on the floor, men screaming, getting their asshole took, that's constant sounds that you hear every day. It's just it's just torment. Everybody in there just miserable, hateful, evil. You said you subbed. Thank you. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately. I'm almost at 10,000. When I reach that 10,000 threshold, that's my goal right now. So anybody that like my videos and share, follow me. Tell somebody else to follow me. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I need 10,000 subscribers right now. You said you're doing great. I'm really not, but I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm really not, but I'm okay. And even if I was, it don't matter. I really learned a long time ago in life. No matter how hard it get for you, don't say nothing. Just be patient. But I'm screaming to the world and I'm crying out my heart. I wish I can find me some good barbers that want to make a lot of money, change their life, move out of state, move to a new state, try something new, move into a new Verizon, step out on faith. You don't have to have the clientele. I got the clientele for you. I just need you to have the skills to get the job done. Can you cut the hair? That's the question. Like, a lot of people say they can cut hair, but I don't put people in positions just to see if they know how to cut hair. And they fucked up the first head I put in their chair. And I was like, how long you been cutting hair? Oh, well, the hair I cut, it wasn't really like that. No, I don't want to hear that shit. I need somebody that really know how to cut and ain't afraid to and got confidence in themselves to say, hey, I know how to cut. Like, cause I know how to cut. Like, you know what I mean? If I donate, will I go broke? Can I help you? No, you won't go broke donating to me, Max. If you donate to me from your heart, it's a donation. You blessing me, what you can bless me with. But if you're investing into me, put it down as an investment, and I will take your investment and I will make it grow. And I'll send you back your investment with a profit. Like, I'm looking for investors and donators. But in order to be an investor, first you have to donate. Joe Schmo, fake comedian. I wonder where they at. One day you will get 1,000,000 subs. I'm praying for millions of subs, but right now I'm working one goal at a time, one step at a time. At first, my first goal was 1,000 followers. My second goal was 2,000 followers. My third goal was 3,000 followers. Right now, I'm in the middle of my eighth to ninth goal. Like, and I reached each one of them every time with the people that been following me and supporting me for the last, you know, for the last couple of years. You know, bro, people like you don't even get no recognition in our feed, man. You go find you somewhere else to go play. We put you on timeout for 24 hours here, so it won't take you long to go Somebody else gonna put your ass on timeout. That's all they do. Go around from page to page and get put out on timeout. And they really think that's interesting in their lives. Like, that's cool though. I have hope in you, love. Thank you. You know, one thing about me, I have hope in myself. And everything that I talk about doing, like opening up my homeless shelter, if I don't get no help from nobody else, hard as I work and as my money gets stronger and longer, the moment the Lord bless me to have enough to make that first move, I'ma bust it. I ain't really, I ain't expecting nobody to help me. That's one thing in my life, man. You can't expect nobody. But one thing I do know, once you start building it and start thinking, and they really can see it, all kind of people come out the woodworks, want a piece of the pie, want to help you, want to come and give you all kind of ideas. And I understand, but I don't need your help, bro. I'm good. Thank you for the insight. But when it's all said and done, man, everybody that got a suggestion, I'm gonna give them one. I'm gonna return it with a suggestion. How about you? You either move into my community or invest into it. But before you can invest, you gotta donate, and a substantial amount, not just no. You really gotta help a brother out where I can move forward. And then when I get to the point where I really need donate, when I need the investors, the people who donated and helped me get to a certain point, will be the ones I will allow to be investors into my venues and my ventures and my business ventures. And we'll be like business partners because we support each other. And them the type of people that I would want to see make a profit with me, not off of me, with me. And we can grow together. The people that really, they did something out their heart to see a man, they heard a man out, and they said, you know what, I wanna sow a seed and help this brother move to another level. So let me see if he will take that money and go buy some land. Let's see if we can really open up this homeless shelter you talking about. Like, a lot of people ain't feeling me because I'm trying to help a lot of people. Like, I'm trying to do something that's real bigger than myself, and I know if I do ever put it together, it's gonna take more than me. Oh God. Hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thank you. All right. Now back to what I was saying. The calculations of life. A lot of people don't know how to calculate life. People live beyond their means. You know what I mean? Try to impress other people. For them motherfuckers. Home Depot workers during the week. And Harachi singers, band singers on the weekend. How y'all doing? Push the like button. Well, they got tools and band equipment in the back of that damn truck. finna go, Max and Olivia's. I wonder how can we network Max and Olivia? What your channel's about, Max and Olivia? Is that a married channel? A marriage channel? Y'all give out marriage advice? Y'all living a perfect example of a married couple online? What y'all channel about? Are y'all married with children? Are y'all like the Brady Bunch? You had 2 kids, he had 2 kids, y'all moved in, y'all got married, y'all 2 kids is step kids. That's what I would like to do. I would like to do a TV show about two interracial couples getting married and having, you know, brothers and sisters. Like the white woman would have a son and a daughter, and the black man would have a son and a daughter, and the sisters, and the daughters would be sisters, and the brothers would be brothers, and it'd be so funny. The black little boy had to teach the white boy how to be black. The white boy would have to teach the black boy how to be white. Like, and it'd be like some interracial, you know, it'd be a good, funny sitcom. I could see. Then it'd be another couple, and there'd be a Mexican guy with a Mexican guy with a black woman. Then it'd be a Mexican girl with a black man. Like, and they had kids and they came together. And the black guy was the other black guy that was married to the white lady brother. Like, and then they had another brother that was married to an Asian, and one of their sisters married that brother Asian's. Like, and it's gonna be like a perfect interracial sitcom show, and they all gonna be family related, one big family in some type of way. You see where my show going, don't you? And I would be the leader of the family, the patriarch of the family. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. I had an audience, but they disappeared. You see by the likes that I got, I had a nice little audience once upon a time, but they disappeared on me. I was calculating the cost of life. A lot of people don't calculate the cost of life. Do you calculate the cost of life? Ain't no need for being silly. Let's get straight to the point and let's talk about the subject in matter. A lot of people don't like to talk about these subjects. Why? Because they can't afford to talk about these subjects. In reality, they don't have no money. So they don't want to talk about things that cost money to spend money on. because they priorities aren't where they supposed to be. You know, that's the problem with most Americans right now. They priorities are fucked up. The things that they would spend their money on ain't the things they supposed to spend their money on. And then they get mad at people that spend their money on the right things that return money back to them. And I'm trying to teach y'all how to make money, but y'all won't listen. I'm trying to teach you. Do you want to make money? Do you want to know how to make at least an extra $1,000 a day? I know a way you can make an extra $1,000 a day without even leaving your home. Without even leaving your home. Do you want to know? When we get up to 10 people in the feed, I'ma teach you and all 10 of y'all how to make over $1,000 a day. Can you help me get 10 more people back in here? Because I don't know what happened. I don't know if YouTube kicked me out of the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm, something like that, the algorithm. I got put out of one of them, one of the rhythms. I was in rhythm at first. I don't know, maybe if I talk about the algorithm, how do you say it? The algorithm, the algorithm, the bagorithm. How do you say it? Can anybody help me? I'm trying to say, you know, when you in the rhythm of things and YouTube got like 5-6 million people watching you, they took me out of the rhythm. They took me out of algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm. How do you say it? Can anybody spell that word? Algorithm, algorithm, the algorithm. How do you say it? I'm not in it. I'm not in it, huh? Because if I was, it'd be more people in my feed right now. Can y'all push the like button and help me get into the Apple rhythm? I'm trying to get in that Apple rhythm so I can be really like, I can be doing my thing. Like, I'm trying, man. Why can't I get in the Apple rhythm? I wish I can get in the Apple rhythm. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in. Maybe they might put me in the Apple rhythm. Can anybody spell that word for me? What am I trying to say? Am I pronouncing it right? The after rhythm? The after rhythm, that's what it is. Add the rhythm. The add the rhythm, the add a rhythm. It's something like that. It's some type of rhythm. And if I can get in that rhythm, I can have like 600,000, 2,000, 100 people in my feed. And I was in the rhythm earlier because I had like 600 people watching me. So if I can get in the rhythm then, why can't I get in the rhythm now? Y'all help me get in the rhythm of things. They took me completely out the rhythm. Now I ain't got nobody watching me. Okay, so I think it's time for me to go because they done took me out the rhythm. You know, the rhythm. I don't know the name of the rhythm. I'm trying to get people to help me find the name of the rhythm, but I can't even get the name of the rhythm so I can pronounce it right. I know I ain't pronounced it right, but won't nobody help me. That's how people will sit there and let you look stupid, say stupid shit, and won't even help you. I'm trying to get in the algorithm, in the after rhythm. You know, the rhythm things, the rhythm that they put you on YouTube so I can be more favorable. You are now my favorite YouTuber. Keep up the funny work, dude. What do you mean? Y'all can't anybody help me get into the rhythm of things? The add the rhythm, the algorithm, the matter rhythm. How do you say it? I'm trying to get into the rhythm, to that rhythm thing. I need the rhythm. If I can get into that rhythm, I have about 700 people in my feed right now. Can y'all help me get into the rhythm? Push the like button. They say the more people push the like button, I can get into the Apple rhythm, the after rhythm, the after rhythm. What's the name of it? The rhythm of things. Like, you know what I'm trying to do. Can't nobody help me right now. Oh, my hair was sticking out. I ain't even know it. I was looking crazy as hell. How you doing? Push that like button. Push that like button. Yeah. Nobody want to push that like button. And don't nobody want to help me get into the Apple rhythm. I'm trying to get in the Apple rhythm. Is that like that's the rhythm you get on the iPhone, huh? The Apple rhythm. I'm on my iPhone, so I should be able to get in the Apple rhythm. I need to get in the Apple rhythm thing. That the algorithm. Man, how the fuck you say that? What's the name of that word? You know what I'm talking about? The rhythm of things. When you in the rhythm on YouTube, you be having like 3,000, 5,000 people be pushing the like button and shit. I gotta get back into that rhythm, man. Can anybody help me? Huh? I'm trying to get into the algebra rhythm. I don't forgot the name of that thing. I ain't never been able to really know it because I ain't never really been in it like that. But it's a thing, the rhythm that you get in on YouTube, and you get it by people pushing the like button and commenting on your page. And I'm trying to get in. It's the after rhythm, the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm. It's something like that. It's some type of rhythmism. And I know it's a rhythm because once you get in the rhythm of it, things get to flowing. So I'm trying to get into this algorithm thing, like this YouTube rhythm thing. Like, can anybody help me? That's all I'm asking. I know I'm a likable person. So let's talk about the calculations of life, right? You know, a lot of people don't calculate the calculations of life, right? They really think that, you know, things just are the way they are. They add up real smooth, right? You know what I'm talking about? Do you understand the calculations of life? Like, if a person really counted and did the math, like, how much do it cost to keep and maintain a girlfriend? Like, that's a lot of money, right? Like, when you first meet a girl, you're going to take her out on an initial date, and you're going to spend $100 just to impress her. That's $100 just to get her to smile. And then every time you take her out, you're gonna spend averagely about $150 just to keep her to smiling. Uh-huh. Then when you talk about getting in between her legs, her poo nanny, if she give you some poo nanny, soon as you get out, she gonna have her hand inside your wallet talking about, let me get your wallet. And now it's an unlimited amount of money finna start coming out your bank account unexpectedly, unconsciously. You won't even know it. No business on Black Friday. You know people don't spend money on at black businesses on Black Friday. That's why they got That's why they got Black Business Tuesday. Like next Tuesday, we gonna support small business, Black Business Tuesday. Like they everybody out spending money on Black Friday. I ain't had but one customer all day, but I ain't going nowhere. I got a business to run. And I gotta make some money. Somebody somewhere in the universe right now is gonna come to my business and hopefully patronize. But they out spending money on Black Friday. You know, people got their priorities messed up. They ain't even looking at themselves in the mirror. They all out in public looking fucked up, spending money in front of everybody, knowing they needed to go to the barbershop, but they needed to go spend their little money. They was on a budget and they had money to spend. You know, people nowadays they spend their money before they get it, but on Black Friday they saved up their money to spend it on Black Friday. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they do. Pump you up to spend your money. The last 6 weeks of the year, how much money we gonna get out y'all ass? Yeah, that's what they mean. Black Friday. That's what Black Friday mean. Yeah, it's the last 6 weeks of the year. We finna see how much money we finna get out your ass. Yeah. What's up, Nano? Nano, no business on Black Friday, no. I wish I can get somebody to support my business. And the only one that have supported my business on Black Friday was a white man. Now that's kind of racist, but why? The only customer I got on today was a white person. White people ain't studying goddamn Black Friday. That's why. Why? I asked him, I said, you ain't going Black Friday shopping? He said, hell no. You get better deals on Cyber Monday. The fuck? I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. So I'm waiting on Cyber Monday like the white folks, and we ain't going nowhere. That shit coming straight to us. Straight to us. Cyber Monday. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't know nothing about that, did you? How you doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. God damn. A like is the hardest thing in the world to get nowadays. Just a like. That's all I ask for. Just a goddamn like. That's all I want. If I got one like out of every person that came in on me, I wouldn't be feeling so blue right now. I'm feeling blue, but I'm thinking yellow. Anytime I feel blue, I think yellow. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? Life is worth living, y'all. Quit feeling so blue for no reason at all. Even when you have a reason to feel blue, think yellow. Because life is a lot brighter. It's a lot brighter on this side. Ain't nothing on the other side, dog. Don't go over there and find out. Push that like button. Show me some love. I'm trying to get into the after rhythm of things. If I can get into YouTube after rhythm, oh my God, I'll be winning. Can y'all please help me get into this rhythm? Push that like button. Come in, comment, engage with me. Let me show them that I'm worthy. I'm more worthy to be one of YouTube's brightest stars, shining bright than anybody. I would talk to anybody that's willing to talk to me. Leave a comment, ask me a question right now, and see if I don't answer it. Ask me a life question. You got a problem in your life, a question that need to be answered. Ask me a question and let me answer it for you. I bet you I got the answer to your life questions. I'm psychic too. I can read predictions. I can read your future. If you ask me any type of question, I can answer it. Who's gonna take that challenge to ask me a question? Can you give a quick shout out to my friend? Okay, before I say his name, I want you to cash out $5 to my cash app. That's $ Mr. Snaggerpuss. All together at, and I'm gonna give a shout out to that dude at the end, whoever that is. You know who you want me to say a shout out to? That'll be a paid shout out. How about you do that? You got me, Lou? Lou 1100. Okay. If you don't see it using Mr. Snaggerpuss, use 310-988-9121. Put my phone number in there. Then okay, there you go right there. Mr. Snaggerpuss. Click on that, cash out me $5, and I'm gonna send that shout out to you for you. This gonna be a paid promotion. And Lulu 1100 donated. You gotta donate to the cause, bro. I shouldn't even be saying your name out loud. But if you donate, you're gonna become a donation member and you're gonna join my community. And I'm gonna give a shout out to anybody that you ask me to after that point. Let me know when you cash app it. When you send it to the cash app. When you pay for that shout out, we're gonna give a shout out, okay? All right. Who's next? Ask me a question about life. Somebody said one day God gonna bless you with 1 million followers. You're gonna have over 1 million followers. That's a blessing. Thank you for that. This is the Math of Life video. We are doing the math in life. You know, I can't get into this rhythm thing. And I'm gonna come out and go back in and see if I'm getting to this rhythm. Every time I get to talking about the rhythm, I go all the way down to 0. Then I get up to 2, maybe 3, 4 people. I'm thinking I'm moving back up the ladder. Guess what happened? They take me right out the rhythm again. I'm really being shadow banned. You know what shadow banned is? Net neutralized. I'm being net neutralized, shadow banned right now. Can anybody ask me a question of life? Do you have a question that needs to be answered? Is something in your life not going right and you're wondering why? Is it something that you want to accomplish in life? What's good with you? They could never silence real. What's up? I'm not the popo. What's up, my man? Check this out. I want to ask you a question. Can you ask me a question that I can help you with your life? Like, is there something that you've been trying to do, something that something you've been trying to accomplish and you don't know how to get it accomplished? Like, is there some way that I can help you better your life by answering a question nobody can answer for you? I can answer that question. Can you ask me a question? Can you engage with me? The only way that I can get into this algorithm, this after rhythm, the algorithm, you know what I mean? The algorithm is some type of rhythm that YouTube will put you in, and you'll be like one of the #1 podcaster YouTubers on YouTube. I want to get my business license. How can I get started? That's simple, baby girl. Whatever county, whatever city you live in, go to your city hall, go to your planning department, city hall planning department, and you should be able to go into the planning department, into city planning, and you should be able to apply for a business license. Whatever type of business you're trying to open up, you can go in there and pay for your business license, and you can take the first step in opening your business. You got to find your local city hall and go into the and pay and apply for your business license. It's that easy. One step. It's that easy. That's how you get started. And once you get your business license, whatever business you go into, then you go online and you'll apply for an IEN number, a federal tax number. Once you get that IEN number, that federal tax number, well, I think before you even get your business license, it's a couple of things that you got to do before you get your business license. I know that, like for me, I had to do a public notice where I had to advertise to the public that my business was about to open at such and such place. I had a brick and mortar location. I don't know what type of business you're trying to open up, but if you're trying to open up a brick and mortar, first you got to find a location, then you go to City Hall and open that location, get your business license. It's processes. Did you need it for your shop? I went through every step of every process, every step that you had to go through to open up my shop. It's not complicated to open up a barbershop, but you can't open up a barbershop without a licensed barber. So where I had an advantage over most barbershop investors is that I was already a licensed barber. So I didn't need a licensed barber to open my shop. I just needed my license. So my license was good. They was valid. I didn't have no problems, and I was able to get a full established business license, barbershop license through the state, and I got a business license through the county, and I have, my own business. Like, I got all my licenses. Opening up a barbershop is completely different from opening up any other business. Completely different. You got to go through the health department, state board, got to come in and give you a shop and inspection. It's a whole bunch of processes that you have to do. You got to sanitize, be clean, all that shit. And, I've been a licensed barber for over 30 years, so I knew exactly what I had to do because it's second nature for me because I've been a licensed barber for 30 years. So it's not that hard for me to open up the business that I went into because it's the business that I'm into. Like, just depending on what business you into, and I don't know what type of business you into, but for me, that was my next question about the health department. Yeah, health department got to come in and you got to apply for a health department inspection. You got to apply for a state board inspection. You have to apply for these things. They're not telling you that, nah, if you don't know the steps that you have to go through, if you don't apply for these things, once you try to open up your business on your own, the health department walk in and they, you got an establishment and you never got a health department inspection, like, oh, you got a barbershop, but you never applied for a barbershop establishment license. Like, it's things that you have to do, and you have to go and you have to do your own inquiries on the type of steps that it take to open up the type of business that you're trying to open up. For opening up a barbershop, it's a little more complicated because you're dealing with health, you're dealing with, implements that can cut the skin. So it's like when you and for me, the reason why it was so easy for me to open up a shop is because I done already had 6 shops before I had this one before. So I already knew exactly what I needed to do, what I had to have, all the equipment, and I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? I had just enough money to get it done, and I did it. And one thing about a business, you're gonna have to have some money, because every step costs money. You just ain't nothing for free. Ain't nothing for free. So as long as you know that it just ain't getting a business is more than just renting out the building and getting a business license from the city. That's way more than that. Like, you gotta have business insurance. It's a lot of things that you gotta do. And see, you gotta understand, I'm a one-man operation. I'm my own system. I'm my own computer. I pay all my bills. I do everything by myself, and everything. I don't write shit down. Everything up here is calculated, photographically memorized. I know when every payment is, when every due date is, all up here. I'm a businessman. Like, if you ask me to show you my system, you come in my shop and talk about you want to audit me, oh shit, man, you're gonna have to hook up a damn USB to my brain and it's the only way you're gonna get it out of me. Shit, everything I do is right here. How you doing? You say where all my money go? Right here in my pocket. I put all my money in my pocket until I can get some employees and my system can get to running a little bit more smoother. Right now, I do everything myself, and I don't ask for no help, because I know if I miss one payment, if I do anything wrong, I'm screwed. So I put all that responsibility on myself to get it done. I don't need no help. I'm good. I'm looking to sell medical equipment like scooters, wheelchairs, elderly beds. Who trying to buy that shit? Ain't nobody into that shit. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Oh, you waiting on a motherfucker to get fucked up, so they ain't got no choice but to buy medical supplies. Nurse ain't, nah. You know, it's all kind of markets that people can get into. It's all kind of markets, but the medical supply industry is real slow. That's not no. Why would you why would you try to why would you try to jump into an industry that's already and fluctuating. It's already flooded. Like, and you gotta have long money, buy long inventory, and it ain't. It just it's. Those are the type of businesses that if you try to open up with, small mom and pop, try to open up that business will fail in the first 2 years, and every dollar that you invested will be down the drain, and you'll be mad as hell because honestly, you can't compete against Amazon. All scrubs, all medical supplies, everything you want, and it goes right to the people's front door. Shh. All they gotta know is what they really want. Those type of stores, man, that just get ate up by the larger corporations, and in time you won't have no stability to stand on your own. You won't be able to. Nah, you gonna have to sell more than medical supplies. Ain't nobody buying hospital beds and all that type of shit. And what I really don't understand is why would you wanna waste your time and energy and waiting on somebody to come in to buy medical equipment? It's other things you could be doing with your life, a lot more productive. You can help me. You can be an investor into my homeless shelter, and we can make up to $160,000 a month, and won't have to do nothing but just monitor our homeless shelter and go around and volunteer and feed the homeless and make sure everybody happy and good. You could be one of the big dogs that walk through the facility with me and make sure that everybody's straight. Prime investor. I tell all my investors, man, once we get things rolling, each one of my investors will have a living quarters at the facility. They'll be able to come in, volunteer, see the the progress, see the prosperity in our venture, and feel good about doing something good for other people who can't do nothing for themselves, and make a profit at the same time. Shit. And we can feast, we can eat, we're gonna have plenty of fun. It's gonna be plenty of fun. We're gonna have so much fun turning up. We gonna turn up. Yeah. Let's enjoy life, man. God didn't put us here to be stressed out, bugged out. No, man. We can enjoy life and allow other people to enjoy life with us and really be on some big boy shit. How many organizations you see that's out there that's really making big moves happen for the people, and it makes the other organizations bow down and be like, pay homage and show, like, man, we got to do more, bro. We ain't doing enough. We ain't doing enough. How many organizations out there that you don't see none of that type of shit? My organization will be so tight and strong, man. Wherever we pull up, we gonna make an impact on our communities every time we pull off. It's gonna be a lot better when we pull off than it did before we got there. Like, that's the type of things I'm trying to do. See, that's why it's always good to hear different opinions. I never thought of America, Amazon factory. This homeless shelter sounds impactful, and it's profitable, because my homeless shelter gonna be a luxury homeless shelter for profit. Like, this is a program that is available for anyone that want to change their life, make money, have money, save money, get a credit card, start life, rebuild their lives all over. And once they in, they in. And the longer they stay in, the more stronger they gonna become as human beings. And we're gonna, what I call it is the Human Restoration Center, like rebuilding human beings one person at a time. It's the Mr. Snaggerpuss helping hand plan. Take a man by the hand and give him a plan. Like, I wanna have this human resource center where in this side of this human resource center we'll have a computer lab where people can get basic computer skills, We'll have a job searching lab where you can be able to go online and search for jobs and all kind of different ways. We'll have extra computers where people can make money online. Like we'll have websites in them computers where you can sit there and set up an account and you can do surveys and get paid while you in the process of you looking for a job, and you can still make money. Like it's all kind of things that we can do to help other people better themselves. Like like my homeless shelter, and speaking in general, it's like we can take we can take we can charge a person $30 to $45 a day individually to enter our homeless shelter. And every participant that enter, you won't get the type of participants that come to a regular homeless shelter, all crazy and drunked out and fucked up and all that shit. You're going to get all the people who want to really get off the streets because they know that this program is something that no other program is offering. And it's a benefit in life to be chosen to be a community member. So it's like going to a church and praying to be chosen to be a member. Because if I choose you to come into the Human Restoration Program, then it's something that they want, and then you was chosen because we seen the desire in you to want to change your life. And see, these are the type of people that I'm reaching out to help, and that's going to complete my program. And when they complete my program, like I said, they're going to have ID, driver's license, they're going to have credit cards, they're going to have a bank account, checking account, savings account with at least $7,000 to $15,000 saved into their accounts or more, depending on how much they save and how much they willing to really, what they working for. And through all this, they working inside one of the 15, 20 companies that we started inside of our Human Restoration Center. Every time we tell a person about a job, saying, just think about it. Like, one thing I want to really bring back is the traditional trades of America, like the handyman trades that they used to teach all men, give all women the opportunity to learn, because back in the days they used to say college ain't for everybody. And some people don't want to go to college after high school. They want to get out and work and earn a decent living for themselves. But in order for you to get a decent living nowadays, you have to continue your education, right? Okay. But back in the days, they used to teach people how to be entrepreneurs, independent thinkers, like, and how to start your own business and be in the game, like construction and how do you say landscaping and concrete, like bricklaying and plumbing and electrician. Like, these were the type of trades that you didn't have to go to college for. You could have went to a VOTEC or a community college or adult college, and you could have been able to get those trades and go out and start working in those fields. And if you were smart enough, intelligent enough, you'll start your own business in that trade. But when I say these type of things, like, I feel like, with the skills that I have and the knowledge that I have, I can create companies in every one of those specters. Every one of those specters, I can create a company, a construction company, a plumbing company, a concrete bricklaying company, like, and then we create all these companies and we get all these people to be volunteer workers for our company that will still pay. You get paid as a volunteer, but the money goes straight to the program and they save the money for you, help you get established. Like, it's a program where we gonna win more than two ways. You know what I'm talking about? Like, more than two ways. When I say there's so many ways that our program gonna make profit, and we doing it for profit. So at the end of the day, nobody can be mad at us for making a profit, because mainly we making a profit off the government, because the government is giving these people $800 a month and $800 in food stamps. So If we can get a piece of that $800 that they giving 30 million goddamn people in California, man, we can get a piece of this pie, man. This is legal money that's in our society that need to go up for grab. If we don't grab it, somebody else gonna grab it. And but I just want you to do the math, right? Because it's like for each person that come in, I tell everybody, there's no homeless shelter around here that nobody really want to go to. But just imagine that I built this luxury homeless shelter and I got 2 luxury city buses that go pick up my people from, safe locations. I'm gonna have 2 safe distance locations because I'm starting in one little area. So in this area where I'm starting at, I'm gonna have 2 safe pickup locations, 2 safe drop off locations. Every day pickup start out at 5 o'clock. We take the people out to the facility. Once they get there, the first thing they gonna do is shower and sanitize all their clothes. If they need clothes washed, whatever they bring with them to be washed, all their clothes is gonna be washed. When they get there, they get a jumpsuit. Like if they in the program, once they join the program, they name, they number, like they jumpsuit, everything they get when they come back, it will be reissued to them, right? So, but every time they come, they jumpsuit, everything will be ready for them to be able, so they can take a shower, they can go into the dinner room and start eating dinner. Then they go straight into the movie room, the relax room, and inside of the movie room during relaxation, everybody get their assigned cubicles where they gonna sleep at that night. And once they get through the process and they get their cuticles, they can go around the sanitation and pick up their stuff, and all their clothes be washed and folded, and you know they get a late night snack before they go to bed. Um, Lights go out at 11 o'clock. It is what it is. Like from 11 to 7 a.m. Right at 6:30, the rooster gonna crow. People gonna start waking up. Final call for showers. People want to take a shower before they leave. They get to take a shower. The kitchen gonna open up, and we gonna serve breakfast. Everybody gonna get their breakfast, and from that point, they go from the breakfast area back to the truck. They go to the lunch area and get their little snack lunch, and they go back to the bus, and the bus gonna drop them off at the safe location. And at 5 o'clock, we pick people up every day, and it's cool though. But when we get there, it might be so many people at the bus stop waiting to get on the bus, everybody might not be able to get on the bus. But if they already a member, because it's going to be members, like if they pay $600 a month, they get a 30-day pass, and all they have to do is be ready when the bus come to pick them up, and all the members will get on the bus first. Then all the paid member people that want to pay until the last person is on the bus, it is what it is. Like, and I'm gonna have a ticket system, so I ain't gotta worry about people lining up, staying out there, talking about they was in line first. No, it's gonna be a ticket array where people be able to come and get a ticket, and it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. But my goal is to have a 300-bed homeless shelter. We can do a 300-bed homeless shelter and a 300-bed housing unit where we doing 300 beds of semi. We have permanent living folks. We're gonna build houses, or how do you say, homes, constructionable homes, self-sustainable homes, on how do you say, movable. All the homes will be movable. They'll be on, like, I got this idea, right? And y'all might not like it, y'all might love it, but we gonna take storage containers and make homes out of them. Homes. And we're gonna have RV setup units where people can have RVs and pull up in their RV, and like, it's gonna be all kind. It's gonna be nice. I can see us building a community so nice. So nice. We're We're gonna have our own glass workshop, teach people how to make glass. We're gonna have our own ironworks. We're gonna have make our own. We're gonna have our own welders. Like, it's gonna be everything we do. It's gonna be in our community, and we're gonna either teach people how to have the skills, or people gonna have the skills and work and volunteer with the company to help us build the community stronger. Like, I can see this really being a great thing, and we can be doing something bigger than life right now. Like, mm, mm, mm. You really want to make some money? Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, I can see I'm not gonna get into the rhythm today. And if I keep trying to fight it, oh, I'm trying to get in the rhythm, I ain't gonna get in it. DJ. Where was I?
Where were you?
What do you mean, where was I?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Where were you? Come on, get off me. Come on. Oh, come on. Dad, have you found that lost remote?
No, I've been looking for it. Where you find it at? That's not, that one's broken.
Oh.
No, that one's broken. There's some more somewhere around here.
What about this one?
It's broke too.